The cursed chasm. Amidst the heart of the Peruvian rainforest, a massive chasm tore open the earth, revealing an otherworldly portal. A squad of elite soldiers was dispatched to investigate, only to be confronted by a malevolent alien entity. Its tendrils snaked out, ensnaring their minds and luring them with promises of power and dominance. The squads engaged in a fierce psychic battle, their mental fortitude pitted against the alien's insidious influence. Soldiers fought against visions of their greatest desires and deepest fears, each step forward requiring an immense struggle against the psychic onslaught. The air itself crackled with energy as the squads pushed their minds to the brink. With a surge of collective willpower, soldiers tore through the psychic fog, their thoughts focused on unity and survival. The squad's telepathic connection allowed them to bolster each other's mental defenses, breaking free from the alien's control. With a synchronized assault, they unleashed their psychic abilities, launching waves of energy against the entity. The battle culminated in a cataclysmic clash of minds and wills. Psychic energies clashed and exploded, tearing through the chasm's depths. The earth quaked as tendrils of energy writhed in the air, a cosmic maelstrom of power. The alien entity howled in agony as its influence waned, and with one final psychic shockwave, the chasm collapsed in on itself, sealing the portal and banishing the entity back to the void. Exhausted and battered, soldiers emerged from the chasm's remnants. The rainforest returned to stillness, a testament to the squad's unbreakable spirit and their ability to confront an alien horror that sought to exploit their very minds. Whispers of a mist. A sinister mist enveloped a Peruvian village, spawning nightmarish apparitions that preyed on the villagers' fears. Squads from around the world converged to face this chilling menace. Soldiers fought against illusions that blurred the lines between reality and nightmare, their senses assaulted by phantom shapes and eerie whispers. The squads forged a bond of trust and camaraderie, allowing them to pierce through the mist's illusory shroud. Armed with specially designed goggles that disrupted the mist's psychic hold, they ventured into the heart of the village. Soldiers moved with precision, coordinating their movements to dispel the mist's grip on reality. As the moon cast an eerie glow, the squads confronted the alien entity responsible for the mist. Illusions clashed with reality as soldiers engaged in fierce combat against nightmarish apparitions. The village echoed with the resounding clash of weapons against illusion, a symphony of defiance against the alien's mind. Bending powers. With a final burst of resolve, soldiers channeled their energy into a coordinated attack. The mist wavered and dissipated, revealing the alien's true form. Soldiers launched a relentless assault, their weapons striking true against the alien's corporeal manifestation. The village was left in silence as the last echoes of battle faded, the surviving squads emerging victorious against the insidious mist that had threatened to consume their minds. The frostbite fiend. Amidst the jagged peaks of the Peruvian mountains, an alien entity with crystalline skin emerged, unleashing blasts of frigid air that froze everything in its path. Squads from across the globe united to confront this chilling adversary. Soldiers fought a desperate battle against freezing winds and icy projectiles, their breath forming clouds of frost in the air. Armed with cutting-edge technology that emitted intense heat, the squads charged into battle against the frostbite fiend. Explosions of fire and frost erupted as soldiers clashed with the alien entity. The mountains themselves trembled as the battlefield became a battleground of elemental forces. Soldiers fought with unparalleled ferocity, their determination ignited by the memory of fallen comrades. The alien's crystalline armor shimmered ominously, but the squad's fiery onslaught began to weaken its defenses. The air crackled with energy as the temperature soared and plummeted in a volatile dance of fire and ice. With a roar that echoed through the mountains, the frostbite fiend lunged for a final, devastating strike. Soldiers responded with a concentrated barrage of fiery projectiles, targeting the alien's core. The crystalline armor shattered, and the entity let out a chilling scream as its form collapsed into a storm of ice crystals. The mountainside was left in silence, the frostbite fiend defeated, and the surviving squads victorious. Steam rose from the snow-covered battlefield, a testament to the squad's unwavering resolve and their ability to confront an elemental terror that sought to freeze their very souls. Echoes of the depths. Deep within Peru's labyrinthine cave systems, a species of alien arachnids emerged, their venomous attacks and swarming tactics posing a grave threat. Squads from across the world joined forces to navigate the perilous tunnels and confront the subterranean menace. Soldiers moved with caution, their senses alert to the skittering sounds echoing through the darkness. Armed with cutting-edge weaponry and specially designed suits that offered protection against the arachnid's venom. The squads descended deeper into the depths. The caves reverberated with the clashing of steel against chitin as soldiers engaged in close quarters combat with the alien horde. The very earth seemed to shake as arachnids swarmed, their numbers seemingly endless. Soldiers fought with a fierce determination, their resolve unshakable, even in the face of the alien onslaught. The squad's coordinated movements and synchronized attacks began to turn the tide, forcing the arachnids into a defensive posture. The caves became a battlefield of shadow and steel, a realm where humanity clashed with the alien horde. In a final climactic showdown within the heart of the labyrinth, the squads unleashed a barrage of sonic weaponry that disrupted the arachnids' hierarchical communication. Chaos erupted as the arachnids' swarming tactics faltered. Soldiers seized the advantage, striking at the horde's weakened defenses with a fury that matched the arachnids' own ferocity. As the last arachnid fell, the caves fell into silence, the surviving squads emerging victorious from the depths. The subterranean labyrinth had been reclaimed, a testament to their unyielding courage and their ability to confront an alien terror that had emerged from the darkness. Serpents embrace. Within the depths of the Amazon rainforest, an immense serpent, like alien, emerged, its hypnotic gaze ensnaring anyone who dared meet its eyes. Squads from around the world converged to face this ancient and formidable foe. Soldiers fought against the serpentine entity's paralyzing gaze, their wills clashing with the alien's power. Armed with reflective visors that shielded them from the serpent's hypnotic influence, the squads engaged in a high-stakes battle against the alien. As the serpent's gaze locked onto soldiers, their visors flashed with blinding light, reflecting the entity's power back at it. The forest echoed with the resounding clash of wills, the air pulsating with energy. Soldiers' heartbeats quickened as they confronted the serpent, their weapons striking true against its massive form. The alien's hypnotic gaze wavered and faltered as soldiers unleashed their arsenal, determined to break its hold over their minds. The Amazon reverberated with the clash of weapons and the serpent's enraged roars. With a final surge of unity and defiance, soldiers launched a synchronized assault against the serpent. The creature writhed and convulsed, its hypnotic power shattered by the combined strength of the squads. The jungle fell into a hushed stillness as the serpent's colossal form shuddered, its hypnotic influence finally broken. The surviving squads emerged from the battle, their minds unclouded and their spirits unbroken. The Amazon remained, its ancient secrets undisturbed once more, a testament to their unwavering determination and their ability to confront an ancient terror that sought to bind their very wills. The Mirage Menace. Across the vast deserts of Peru, an alien entity warped reality itself, creating mirages that ensnared entire squads. Soldiers from diverse backgrounds united to face this elusive enemy. The mirages distorted the landscape, sowing confusion and paranoia among the squads as they fought to discern illusion from reality. Equipped with advanced augmented reality technology, the squads charged into battle against the Mirage Menace. Soldiers moved with precision and coordination, relying on their augmented reality visors to pierce through the illusions. The deserts became a maze of shifting mirages and clashes of steel as squads battled against the aliens' manipulation. The sky turned from blue to gold as the sun set over the desert, casting an eerie glow on the battlefield. The squads confronted illusory foes that taunted and threatened, their attacks fueled by the aliens' power. But soldiers fought with a fierce determination, each clash of weapons dispelling another mirage. In a climactic showdown as the stars emerged in the night sky, the squads faced off against the alien entity itself. Mirages clashed with reality as soldiers launched a barrage of attacks against the entity's shifting forms. The desert sands seemed to ripple and distort as the mirages shattered under the squad's relentless assault. With a final, synchronized surge of energy, soldiers targeted the heart of the entity's illusion, woven form. The desert erupted with waves of energy, the air trembling with the intensity of the clash. The alien entity let out a deafening scream as its illusory power shattered and the deserts returned to stillness. The surviving squads emerged from the battle, their augmented reality visors glowing in the moonlight. The Mirage Menace had been defeated, the deserts cleansed of the aliens' manipulative influence, a testament to their adaptability and their ability to confront an enemy that sought to warp their perception of reality. The Luminous Lurker. Peru's coastal regions fell under the sinister influence of an alien entity that manipulated light to create blinding flashes and bewildering illusions. Squads united to combat this radiant adversary. Soldiers fought against disorienting flashes of light that obscured their vision, the aliens' power threatening to plunge them into chaos. Armed with advanced night vision technology and light disrupting devices, the squads charged into battle against the Luminous Menace. Explosions of light and shadows illuminated the night sky as soldiers engaged in a relentless pursuit of the alien entity. The coast became a battleground of brilliance and darkness, each flash of light countered by the squad's technology. Soldiers moved with swift precision, their eyes adjusting to the shifting luminosity. The squad's unity and determination were their greatest weapons as they pressed forward, determined to unveil the entity's true form. The air crackled with energy as the alien retaliated with blinding bursts of light that ricocheted through the darkness. As the battle raged on, soldiers closed in on the elusive entity. Its radiant illusions became more desperate and erratic, its attacks a flurry of brilliance that sought to blind and disorient. The squads fought back with synchronized assaults, their advanced technology allowing them to pierce through the aliens' dazzling displays. In a final, explosive confrontation, soldiers unleashed a barrage of light, disrupting devices that surrounded the alien entity. The coast erupted in a dazzling display of clashing energies, each flash of light countered by a surge of darkness. The luminous entity writhed and convulsed, its illusions faltering as soldiers closed in for the ultimate assault. With a resounding explosion, the luminous entity's true form was unveiled. The coast was bathed in brilliance as soldiers launched a relentless assault, their weapons striking true against the alien's radiant form. the air filled with a deafening symphony of energy, and with a final surge of power, the entity let out one last blinding burst of light before collapsing. The surviving squads emerged from the battle, their night vision technology still glowing with residual energy. The coastal towns were left in peace, a testament to their tenacity and their ability to confront an adversary that had sought to blind and bewilder their senses. The Gaia Devourer, beneath the ancient Incan ruins, an alien entity emerged, driven by an insatiable hunger to consume the very life force of the Earth itself. Squads from around the world united to face this enigmatic adversary. The entity's tendrils reached out, sapping the vitality from the land, threatening to plunge the world into darkness. Soldiers charged into battle against the Gaia Devourer, their weapons blazing with a determination to protect the Earth. Explosions of energy rocked the ruins as soldiers unleashed waves of power against the aliens' insidious tendrils. The ground shook beneath their feet as the entity's power surged in response, the very Earth rebelling against the squad's presence. Armed with advanced technology that harnessed the Earth's energy, the squads coordinated their attacks, launching torrents of energy against the Gaia Devourer's tendrils. Soldiers moved with precision and unity, exploiting the ancient knowledge of shamans and the cutting-edge science of the modern world to channel the Earth's power against the alien. The battle raged on, soldiers waging a fierce struggle against the entity's tendrils. The ruins became a battlefield of elemental forces, the very ground trembling with the clash of power. The entity's form shimmered with ethereal energy, its hunger for life warring against the squad's resolve to protect it. In a climactic eruption of energy, soldiers launched a coordinated assault that targeted the Gaia Devourer's central core. Tendrils writhed and convulsed as soldiers channeled their collective strength, the Earth itself resonating with their efforts. With a final surge of elemental power, the tendrils shattered, and the entity let out a haunting cry before fading into nothingness. As the last echoes of the battle faded, soldiers emerged from the ruins, their energy reserves depleted, but their spirits unbroken. The ruins were left in silence, the ancient Incan structures standing as a testament to the squad's resilience and their ability to confront an entity that sought to devour the very essence of the Earth. The Silent Swarm. Peru's skies were swarmed by an alien horde of bat-like creatures that emitted ultrasonic signals, disrupting communication and sowing chaos. Squads assembled from across the globe united to combat this silent airborne menace. Soldiers fought against the screeching ultrasonic waves, their movements disoriented and their senses assaulted by the sound. Armed with specially designed helmets that dampened the ultrasonic signals, the squads took to the skies to confront the alien horde. Explosions of light and sound rocked the atmosphere as soldiers engaged in fierce aerial combat against the silent swarm. The skies became a battleground of high-speed maneuvers and resounding clashes. Soldiers moved with uncanny precision, their helmets shielding them from the ultrasonic waves. The squad's attacks were swift and calculated, the air alive with the hum of engines and the echoes of sonic weaponry. The alien horde responded with agile, aerial maneuvers, swarming and disbanding in an attempt to outflank their human adversaries. With determination burning in their eyes, soldiers unleashed synchronized barrages of sonic weaponry that disrupted the ultrasonic signals emitted by the alien creatures. The skies were painted with arcs of energy and trails of light as soldiers pressed their advantage, targeting the horde's weak points and forcing them into a defensive posture. In a climactic showdown, High above the Peruvian landscapes, soldiers closed in on the heart of the silent swarm. Sonic waves resonated through the air, the atmosphere quivering with the intensity of the clash. The alien horde screeched and whirled, their attempts to counter the squad's attacks growing more frantic. With a final, synchronized assault, soldiers launched a concentrated barrage that targeted the swarm's leader. The skies erupted in a cacophony of sound, and the alien horde let out one last piercing cry before falling silent. The surviving squads emerged victorious from the aerial battlefield, their helmets still resonating with the echoes of their triumph. The shape-shifting terror. An alien entity infiltrated Peruvian society, assuming the forms of humans with chilling accuracy. Squads united to confront this insidious foe. The alien's ability to impersonate anyone left soldiers second, guessing their allies, their every interaction a potential trap. Soldiers fought against waves of paranoia and mistrust as they navigated the city streets. Each shadow and familiar face became a potential threat, and soldiers relied on their training and instincts to unveil the shape-shifting entity. The squad's unity and mutual trust became the greatest weapon against the alien's manipulation. In a battle of wits and determination, soldiers analyzed patterns and behaviors to identify the entity's impersonations. The squad's cooperation and teamwork allowed them to expose inconsistencies and unveil the alien's true form. The city's streets turned into a labyrinth of deception and revelation as soldiers closed in on their enigmatic enemy. As night descended over the city, soldiers launched a synchronized assault against the shape-shifting entity. Streets erupted in a frenzy of combat as soldiers clashed with alien imposters, their weapons striking true against the entity's shifting forms. The air resonated with the resounding clash of steel and the alien's taunting laughter. In a final confrontation beneath the city's neon glow, the squads cornered the shape-shifting entity. Soldiers targeted the alien's true form amidst a sea of shifting visages, their attacks a symphony of determination and fury. The streets were bathed in the light of energy blasts and the roars of battle as the alien writhed and convulsed. With a final surge of unity, soldiers launched a coordinated barrage of attacks that tore through the shape-shifting entity's deceptive facade. The air crackled with energy, and the city trembled as the alien let out a chilling scream before collapsing into a mass of writhing energy. The surviving squads emerged from the battle, their senses still heightened from the fight against the alien's manipulation. The city's streets returned to stillness, the surviving soldiers standing as a testament to humanity's unwavering spirit and its ability to confront an enigmatic adversary that had hidden among them.